الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدًا رسول الله أشهد أن محمدًا رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستهديه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا إنه من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن سيدنا ونبينا محمدًا عبده ورسوله وصفيه وخليله أرسله بالهدى ودين الحق ليظهره على الدين كله ولو كره المشركون اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين ومن تبعهم بإحسان إلى يوم الدين أما بعد فأيها الإخوة المسلمون إني أوصيكم ونفسي المذنبة بتقوى الله عز وجل وأذكركم قوله تعالى واتقوا يوما ترجعون فيه إلى الله ثم توفى كل نفس ما كسبت وهم لا يظلمون. Brothers and sisters, praise belongs to Allah. Praise Him and ask Him for guidance and forgiveness. I bear witness that there is no other deity but Allah and no associate with Him, and I bear witness that Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam is His messenger and prophet. Peace be upon Him. Brothers and sisters, I advise you and myself to always remember Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in every action that you take, whether this action was in public or whether it was in secret. And remember that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is watching you and He is with you all the time. Brothers and sisters, أيها الإخوة والأخوات، أخاطب فيكم اليوم الروح النفيسة المكنونة في داخلكم. أخاطب فيكم اليوم الروح التي تأبى إلى أن ترضي الله عز وجل. أخاطب فيكم اليوم الروح التي تصرخ وتناشد في طلب المغفرة من الله عز وجل. أضربكم اليوم الروح التي تزدهر بمحبة الله عز وجل، وهي بذلك مدلولة على محبته بالفطرة. I'm speaking today with the Muslim soul inside you, within you, the Muslim soul that is screaming and asking for forgiveness from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I'm speaking to the soul that does not accept the satisfaction of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and flourishes with the mercy of Allah. I'm speaking to the soul that thrives with the love of Allah, which is quite in human nature. Tomorrow is our opportunity. Tomorrow is a big day. Tomorrow is a marathon, a big marathon for all of us. It's a marathon for us running towards doing good deeds as much as possible. A grand opportunity that we should not miss. We have only 14 hours tomorrow to do that. Tomorrow is going to be the great connection with the one who created us, the one who loved us, and the one who always wanted nothing but the best for us, with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He is the one who loves us, who wants the best for us. He is the one who says, according to the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, ما من يوم أفضل عند الله من يوم عرفة ينزل الله تعالى إلى سماء الدنيا فيباهي بأهل الأرض أهل السماء يباهي بأهل الأرض أهل السماء فيقول انظروا إلى عبادي جاءوني شعثا غبرا ضارجين جاءوا من كل فج عميق يرجون رحمتي ولم يروا عقابا فلم يرى يوما أكثر عتقا من النار من يوم عرفة. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala on this blessed day, He descends from His throne into Sama al-Dunya, into the earth, the heaven. Sama al-Dunya, space. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala descends near us. He leaves His throne and He descends near us. Jalla Jalal. The Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, this is the best day, the most important day. There is nothing better than this day. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, when He descends, He says, He tells the angels and the people of heavens, He tells them, look at my worshippers. Look at my worshippers who are on earth. They left everything. They sacrificed everything. They came from everywhere. God knows the dangers people go through going to Hajj. God knows the sacrifices they have to do, the money they have to spend to go to Hajj. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, they came from everywhere and they needed nothing. They left everything behind them and they needed only one thing. They came here just asking for one thing, for my mercy, even though they've never tasted my punishments. And the Prophet ﷺ then says, nobody has ever seen that somebody would be freed from hellfire other than that day. يوم عرفات اليوم الذي يعتق فيه المسلمون من النار. فرصة كبرى, great opportunity. We should not miss this opportunity. Tomorrow is going to not just be Arafat, but it's also an anniversary. 4,430 years ago, 1,430 years ago, a man that is a father to all of us, that is a leader to all of us, that is an example to all of us. هو الأب وهو القائد وهو القدوة. Ascended Mount Arafat. That man is the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And he spoke the farewell speech, Khutbah al-Wada. That speech is known to be the last public speech of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, months before he passed away. Sallallahu alaihi wasallam. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, صيام يوم عرفة إني أحتسب على الله أن يكفر السنة التي بعدها والسنة التي قبلها. If we fast tomorrow, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going to erase the sins that we committed last year and the second year. But what was really the core of this speech? The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam did not just talk about Yawm Arafah. This speech was more and way valuable than anything. This speech was a will. It was the will of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. وصية رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم للأمة الإسلامية. Brothers and sisters, I will recite right now to you the Prophet speech, the speech of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And imagine that we travel back to this era. I want you to think about the Prophet ﷺ standing in front of you and telling you this speech. I want it to reach your hearts. The Prophet ﷺ بدأ كلمته يوم عرفات فقال اليوم أكملت لكم دينكم وأتممت عليكم نعمتي وَرَضِيتُ لَكُمُ الْإِسْلَامَ دِينًا. For the revelation from Jibreel alayhi salam, telling him, today the religion is completed. It's an anniversary. Another third major event tomorrow. It is the day in which the religion was announced to be completed. The Prophet ﷺ says, today I've completed to you your religion. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has completed His blessings upon you. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He accepted Islam as a religion. The Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam starts his khutbah. Alhamdulillah nahmaduhu wa nasta'inuhu a'malana man yahdihi Allah. فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له. وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله. Right now, the Prophet ﷺ is speaking. His speech is not to be taken only for that day. His speech is immortal until the day of judgment. We shall take this speech with our pure hearts. And as I said, I'm talking to the soul within. Let's listen to the speech of the Prophet ﷺ. أوصيكم عباد الله بتقوى الله وأحثكم على طاعته وأستفتح بالذي هو خير. أما بعد أيها الناس اسمعوا مني أبين لكم فإني لا أدري لعلي لا ألقاكم بعد عامي هذا في موقفها. Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam is telling the Muslims, I'm going to give you a will. I want you to always remember Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I want you to always follow the order of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And I will begin with what's good. For people, listen to me. I might not meet you after this scan. I might not meet you next year. Sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. أيها الناس إن دماءكم وأعراضكم حرام عليكم. Verily your blood, your property are as sacred and inviolable. حرام عليكم كحرمة يومكم هذا. يقصد يوم عرفات. He means the day of عرفات. في شهركم هذا في بلدكم هذا. ألا هل بلغت؟ اللهم فاشهد. فمن كانت عنده أمانة فليؤدها إلى من ائتمنه عليه. It is as sacred as the day of Arafah, as the place you are in, as the month you are in, the month of Dhul Hijjah and Al-Kaaba. وإن ربا الجاهلية ممنوع ولكن لكم رؤوس أموالكم لا تظلمون ولا تظلمون وقال الله أنه لا ربا وإن أول ربا أبدأ به عمي العباس بن عبد المطلب. The riba, the interests. The Prophet ﷺ, this is an ideology of backwardness. Al-Jahiliyyah, when we say Al-Jahiliyyah, we don't mean, unfortunately media always tries to advocate something in our minds. And I'm not talking specifically about the media here, I'm talking even the media in the Muslim world. When we say Jahiliyyah, we start thinking about TV shows and stuff like that. No, Jahiliyyah, the term Jahiliyyah means backwardness. Backwardness. Interests is a principle of Jahiliyyah, of backwardness. The Prophet ﷺ, this says unjust. You should not do it. You should not be unjust to anybody, and nobody should be unjust to you. And the first thing I'm going to start, the Prophet ﷺ does something, and he starts with himself. And he says, the first interest I'm going to stop is the interest that Al-Abbas ibn Abdul Muttalib, the uncle of the Prophet, is taking from the Muslims. And he forbid his uncle from taking interests from anybody. وَإِنَّ دِمَاءَ الْجَاهِلِيَّةِ مَوْضُوعَةٌ وَإِنَّ أَوَّلَ دَمٍ نَبْدَأُ بِهِ دَمُ عامر بن ربيعة بن الحارث بن عبد المطلب وإن مآثر الجاهلية موضوعة وغير السنانة والسقاية والعمد قول وشبه العمد ما قتل بالعصا والحجر وفيه 100 بعير فمن زاد فهو من أهل الجاهلية ألا هل بلغت اللهم اشهد. The blood of Jahiliyyah, the blood that used to be spilled in Jahiliyyah. Before the Prophet ﷺ, there were great battles in the Arabian Peninsula between major tribes. Famous battle is Harb al-Basus, lasted for 40 years, over very silly reasons. Many people were killed. And the Prophet ﷺ is saying, there is no revenge anymore. After this day, there is no revenge anymore. This is an ideology of backwardness. There is no killing each other no more. Remember at the beginning it said, إِنَّ دِمَاءَكُمْ وَأَعْرَاضَكُمْ حَرَامٌ عَلَيْكُمْ. Your blood, your property, your family, nobody shall touch it. And you should not touch others. You should not harm anybody, and nobody shall harm you. دِمَاء الْجَاهِلِيَّةِ مَوْضُوعَةٌ. The blood that used to be spilled, it needs to stop. And he began with himself again and he said, we're not going to take revenge for one of our men, from our tribe who was killed. We're not going to take revenge from him. The Prophet ﷺ proceeded further and said, أَمَّا بَعْدَ أَيُّهَا النَّاسُ إِنَّ لِنِسَائِكُمْ عَلَيْكُمْ حَقًّا وَلَكُمْ عَلَيْهِنَّ حَقٌّ. Your women, advocates for the right of women. What do they advocate today for the right of women? What do they advocate today? They say women and men shall be equal. How about this? Women and men are not equal. Women are better than men. This is in Islam. Women are better than men. Mothers, sisters, wives, the responsibilities they take. Our mothers carried us for 9 months. While she was carrying us for 9 months, the agony she went through. Her back hurts. She can't move. She would vomit all the time. And after she gives birth to you, the pain of birth, it's described to be the second most painful thing after somebody burning alive. Imagine that. Imagine this pain they go through when they give birth to us. And not just this. The pain does not end here. They're going to take responsibility of raising you. You think yourself you're a man. You think yourself you're a man. You have a voice. You're strong. You go out and work there. But who made you a man? The woman made you a man. Your mother, who's a female, who's a woman, she made you a man. Brothers and sisters, if we can move a little bit forward to let our brothers. A female, she made you a man. She was behind you. And the Arabic saying says, وَرَاءَ كُلِّ رَجْلٍ عَظِيمٍ امْرَأَةٌ عَظِيمَةٌ. And behind every great man there is a great woman. Your sister, your older sister, who takes you and hugs you, take care of you, and help your mother raise you, and gives you all the love and support. Your wife, appreciate your wife who's taking care of your kids while you're away. The Prophet ﷺ was approached by a man. This man said, "O Prophet of Allah, I want to do jihad. I want to go and fight the battles with the Muslims." And he was a young man. The Prophet ﷺ said, "Do you have a mother?" And he said, "Yes, I have a mother." He said, "Go to her and bury your head beneath her leg. There is heavens beneath her leg." Islam advocated that beneath each woman there is heavens beneath their leg. What's better than this? What's better than this position? رضي الله عن نساء المسلمين أجمعين. رضي الله عن أمهاتنا أجمعين. وجعلنا من البابين لهم. Lastly, the Prophet ﷺ said, أيها الناس إنما المؤمنون إخوة ولا يحل لامرئ مال لأخيه إلا عن طيب نفس منه ألا هل بلغت اللهم تشهد أيها الناس ولا ترجعون بعد كافرا يضرب بعضكم كفارا يضرب بعضكم رقاب بعض فإني تركت فيكم ما إن أخذتم به لن تضلوا بعد كتاب الله وسنة نبيه صلى الله عليه وسلم. أيها الناس إن ربكم واحد وإن أباكم واحد وكلكم لآدم وآدم من تراب أكرمكم عند الله أتقاكم وليس لعربي على عجمي فضل إلا بالتقوى ألا هل بلغت اللهم فاشهد قال نعم كذب على رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم. The Prophet صلى الله عليه وسلم gathered all of this. All of the Muslims took advantage of this. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the best of the preachers, he felt that he was not taking his job with maximum effort. And he asked the Muslims, did I preach to you? Was I a good prophet? And they said, we witnessed that with the Prophet of Allah. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam last spoke. Al-Mu'minun, believers are brothers. There is no difference between an Arab or a non-Arab. We are all worshipping one God. We all came from one father, Adam alayhi salam. And Adam was created from dirt. From dirt we came, and to dirt we're going to come. من التراب جئنا من التراب خلقنا وللتراب سنعود. we're going to be buried beneath the grave, beneath the dirt. The Prophet ﷺ says, I left with you two things. Abide by them and trust me, you are not going to fall. I left Kitab Allah, Al-Quran. I left Al-Quran with you. And I left my Sunnah of Rasulullah ﷺ. Brothers and sisters, we are brothers. We are one nation. We are one family. How many Muslims are there? 1.6 billion. All of us are one. All of us are one family. A few days ago, a youth by the name of Arodaki has passed away. 26 years old, passed away in a car accident here in our community. He's the grandson of Al Fridau. Now, when I tell you this, you're going to say, Rahimahullah. But no, it does not stop there. Al Fridau, Allahu Umrah, he lost his grandson. I don't know if he's here with us today, but he needs to know that all of the youth are his grandson. We are all his grandchildren. He needs to know that we are all his brothers because we're one family. That one member we lost is a very, very valuable member. It's not to be taken easily. Any Muslim soul is a very valuable soul to us. Please make dua for his grandson. Consider him in your dua for tomorrow, inshallah. أقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله لي ولكم واستغفروه لي ولكم. Brothers, I was just informed that there is a brother among us. His car is closing on someone's car outside. It's a solar, so if we can move it away, brothers and sisters, those were the will of the Prophet ﷺ. The last speech, not to be taken easily. This speech is to be taken within our hearts. What are we going to do tomorrow? What's our plan for Yawm Arafat? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling you, I was sent for my throne into Sana al-Dunya. And the Prophet ﷺ is telling you, listen, I'm going to cut you a good deal. You fast this day, all of your sins from last year and the next year are going to be erased. It's like we did them. 14 hours. It's a marathon. 14 hours left tomorrow. The whole day. I advise you, go back to sleep tonight early. 10 or 11 o'clock. Wake up at Fajr. Before Fajr, an hour before Fajr. Divide it into two halves. The first 30 minutes, pray. Qiyam al-layl. The second 30 minutes, you're going to recite the Quran and eat suhoor. After that, go to the masjid. Pray Fajr, Jama'ah. Where is the Jama'ah of Fajr? We need Jama'ah in Fajr. Go there and pray Jama'ah in the masjid. And after that, don't leave. Stay in the masjid. Recite the Quran until the sun rises. When the sun rises, pray 2 rak'ahs, rak'at al-duha. And do you know what you did? if you've committed this plan? Prophet ﷺ said, who does this, it's like he did Hajj and Umrah together. Our hearts are shattered. We really would like to go to Mecca. We were not able to, obviously. We were here together in America. We would have loved to be in Hajj. But the Prophet ﷺ, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling you, don't worry, the opportunity is not missed. You're going to get double of that. You're going to get Hajj and Umrah tomorrow if we do this plan. Take a pen and a paper. Write down what you're going to do tomorrow. Write down the prayers you're going to say. Write it down. Connect with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tomorrow. It's the best day, an opportunity. And don't say, hey, listen, next year, I'll do it next year. It's fine. No, don't say that. I'll give you a small example. My father, God bless his soul, it was 2014 when he passed away. He witnessed Arafat of that year. And he did what he could do. But then, he thought that next year he is going to live and do even more than what he missed. But guess what? August 13th came and he passed away before the day of Arafat. Let me tell you why is this a very good example. In 2014, August 13th, that was the month of Shawwal. He passed away approximately 2 months before Arafat. He was 2 months away from Arafat. But yet he never came. So don't say I'm going to take it next year. The opportunity is within your hand. When somebody's fishing, sometimes they throw it far away thinking they can catch a big fish. But what they don't realize is the big fish is actually beneath their legs. And all what they need to do is just grab it with their hands. This is what's going on. Tomorrow is a big marathon. It's a big opportunity. Let's thrive tomorrow. Let's change our lives. I had Salih, one of the people who lived during the golden age of Islam and was a scholar, said that we used to store the best of our prayers to the day of Arafat, and I have never seen somebody who would pray, do a dua, and his prayer never came true. The next day, all of their prayers would come true. Let's invest in this day. Let's promise ourselves. Let's promise our souls. Let's purify our hearts. And let's take tomorrow very important day. Just one day. And that's it. We fast 30 days in Ramadan. One day we fast. We pray 5 times a day. Let's make it a little bit extra tomorrow. Just for one day, it's not going to hurt. Believe me, it's not going to hurt. At last, brothers and sisters, please consider in your dua tomorrow our brothers and sisters in Islam in Kashmir. I don't know if you heard the news, but may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect our brothers and sisters in Kashmir. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect our brothers and sisters in China who are suffering big time. Big time they're suffering in China. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect our brothers and sisters in Myanmar, Burma, and the suffer they have to go through. 3 nations, Muslim nations, being prosecuted, oppressed because of their religion. Where are those who call for the freedom of religion? Where are those who call for freedom? You don't hear their voices when topics like this are brought up. So let us work with the will of the Prophet ﷺ. We're brothers. They matter to us. They matter to us. So let's do dua to them at least. Let's do dua. Let's do dua also tomorrow to our brother who passed away, who I just mentioned. Brother Adnan, rahimahullah subhanahu wa ta'ala. واسكنه فسيح جناته. ربنا هب لنا من ازواجنا وذرياتنا قرة اعين واجعلنا للمتقين اماما. اللهم اغفر للمؤمنين والمؤمنات المسلمين والمسلمات الأحياء منهم والأموات إنك يا ربنا سريع مجيب الدعوات. اللهم غدا اليوم عرفة وهو أفضل يوم عندك، وإنك تدنو من العباد وتباهي بهم الملائكة. يا رب كل أخي الوقت فينا عنده من الهم والكرب والبلاء والضيق ما أنت به عليم. ما لا يرفعه إلا أنت، ما لا يكشفه إلا أنت، وما لا يزيله إلا أنت. ندعوك باسمك الأعظم يا الله،
يا الله،
ندعوك باسمك الأعظم يا الله،
يا الله،
يا حي يا قيوم، يا ذا الجلال والإكرام. يا رب إن عبادا من عبادك أذنت لهم بالذهاب إلى بيتك والطواف حول كعبتك والسعي بين الصفا والمروة وبالشرب بالماء بماء زمزم. اللهم يا رب اكرمنا، اللهم اكتب لنا الذهاب إلى الحج يا أرحم الراحمين. يا الله يا سميع الدعوات، اللهم أكرمنا في هذا اليوم المبارك، اللهم أكرمنا في هذا اليوم المبارك يا أرحم الراحمين. وأصلح لنا ديننا، أصلح لنا ديننا الذي هو عصمة أمرنا، وأصلح لنا دنيانا التي فيها معاشنا، وأصلح لنا آخرتنا التي إليها معادنا. اللهم اجعل الدنيا زيادة لنا في كل خير، واجعل الموت راحة لنا من كل شر. اللهم رب جبرائيل وميكائيل وإسرافيل فاطر السماوات والأرض عالم الغيب والشهادة، أنت تحكم بين عبادك، أنت تحكم بين عبادك فيما كانوا فيه يختلفون. يا رب يا أرحم الراحمين، يا أكرم الأكرمين،
يا الله،
يا غفور، يا رحمن، اهدنا لما اختلف فيه من الحق بإذنك. اللهم اغفر لنا ذنوبنا وإسرافنا في أمرنا، اللهم كفر عن سيئاتنا واكفنا بحلالك عن حرامك، وأعنا وأغننا بفضلك عن سواك، واقسم لنا من خشيتك ما تحول به بيننا وبين معصيتك. اللهم اقسم لنا من خشيتك ما تحول به بيننا وبين معصيتك.
آمين.
اللهم اقسم لنا من خشيتك ما تحول به بيننا وبين معصيتك، ومن طاعتك ما تبلغنا به جنتك، ومن اليقين ما تهون به علينا مصائب الدنيا. ومتعنا اللهم بأسماعنا وأبصارنا وقوتنا أبدا ما أحييتنا. اللهم اجعله الوارث منا، واجعل ثأرنا على من ظلمنا، اللهم انصرنا على من عادانا، ولا تجعل مصيبتنا في ديننا، ولا تجعل الدنيا أكبر همنا ولا مبلغ علمنا، ولا تسلط علينا من لا يرحمنا. اللهم إنا نعوذ برضاك من سخطك وبمعافاتك من عقوبتك، ونعوذ بك منك لا نحصي ثناء عليك أنت كما أثنيت على نفسك. وصل اللهم وسلم وبارك على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. إن الله يأمر بالعدل والإحسان وإيتاء ذي القربى وينهى عن الفحشاء والمنكر والبغي يعظكم لعلكم تذكرون. اذكروا الله يذكركم واستغفروه يغفر لكم وأقيموا الصلاة.